Well, this gentleman, Yusuf, recently made a video about me. I'm going to respond to his comments. So I'm going to play this video now, if it will start. Sorry, having some kind of technical problem.
Truth be told, made a video about 10 things that he saw wrong with orthodoxy, or was concerned about orthodoxy, and before I could watch it, I said, I find things, that I have issues with, such as monasteries running roughshod over certain jurisdictions, and the negative influence that has crept into the monasteries 500 years ago and then spread.
Before we proceed, I have a question for you. What is the meaning of that poster or whatever it is behind you, those stars? I'm just kind of curious.
Now, okay, this is a video of me that he's going over, so it's not as if he can ask me a question. This flag in the back, that's the flag of Chicago. Okay? This is me, and then he's playing it as if his voice as if he's interviewing me. Now, keep in mind, so far in the video, I'm going over how I tried to help him after he made a few videos about how he was struggling with certain things in orthodoxy. Yet the title of the video is Slanderous Lies of Yusuf Reyes. So let's get to this. He probably thinks this is some satanic thing. It's the flag of Chicago.
Because, and this was in response to Truth Be Told. I don't like diagnosing people, but after speaking with
Let me just stop here real quick. It's good.
Stop here, what? I didn't say anything. I just said I don't like diagnosing people. But after talking with a few people, and then he stopped, so.
You shouldn't diagnose people. If you're not a licensed psychologist or psychiatrist, you should not diagnose people, especially people that you've never sat down with for an hour in your entire life.
You mean like what you do? You mean exactly what you do? Condemning people as heretics and Illuminati and Satan worshippers and delusional? So I shouldn't do what you do, as you say, not as you do. Okay, I got it.
So people should not diagnose others if they are not licensed to do so.
multiple Eastern Orthodox Christians. I've been Eastern Orthodox for over 10 years now. And people ranging from lifetime-long Orthodox to people who've been converts for only a year, as well as various jurisdictions of the Eastern Orthodox Church, even the most fundamentalist, schismatic groups, will have nothing to do with the man who calls himself Truth Be Told. No.
Let me stop right there, and I know that because I've talked to the bishops and metropolitans from these various jurisdictions. Not even ROAC will accept him, nor will St. Anthony's Monastery. This video is made as a warning to people out there because he's got so many likes. In fact, look how many likes this video has. 7. I wonder if they're all his.
No.
Okay, let me just stay here real quick. Give me the names of these jurisdictions and the people that you spoke to. I'm assuming
I just
you're
did.
not lying. I'm assuming you're telling the truth. And of course, slander is a serious sin. So if you have spoken to anyone, give me their names, cite your sources, and it's just
I just
simply
did.
not true. I'm in regular correspondence with numerous Orthodox people, so I don't know what you're talking about.
With Orthodox people or with Orthodox communions with authority? Hell, somebody born into a Greek family can be regularly in contact with Orthodox Christians. Doesn't mean they've ever set foot in a parish before or taken the Eucharist.
It's just simply not true. If there are Orthodox people out there who are unhappy with me, I would say it's because I've exposed them. I don't follow the cult and corrupt model of preserving wolves and cover-ups and lies and sweeping things under the rug. I follow the biblical model of accountability, justice, fairness, due process, and exposure.
You mean like denying the Didache? Honestly, like denying the Didache? I'll let that one simmer.
So if they don't like that, that's their problem.
Yeah, that's everybody else's problem. You can come up with all these wild accusations, and when people say, look, there's a simple explanation, you call them a heretic and say, well, there's no answer, and that, you won't be convinced unless, given surefire proof. Again, the series that I made for you cites sources and everything. And you just said, well, I don't care. It's called a pot stirrer or somebody that just likes to start drama.
Assuming that what you're saying is true.
What should be noted is that his 10 issues with orthodoxy, he cites none of...
Wait a second.
All of his
here.
sources come from...
I'm trying to stop the video. Wait a second here. You just jumped from what these Orthodox people allegedly said to my 10 questions.
Yeah, see, this is what he does. I'm getting to the point of the 10 sources. I'm not your frickin' slave. So let's go on with it, even if I have to fast forward it, because...
How is that logically connected?
Yeah, we're not getting caught up in it.
Anti-Orthodox Protestants. Or criticisms come from Protestant, anti-Orthodox Protestants.
Stop. Okay. I want to say here, that's an ad hominem. If you're going to dismiss an argument because it comes from a Protestant, that's called an ad hominem attack.
No, it's not. And also, ad hominem is not a logical fallacy. They don't have the background in Eastern Orthodoxy, and you weren't trying to find the Eastern Orthodox answer. You were trying to find a Protestant answer. So, one, not all ad hominems are logical fallacies, and two, it's extremely important because you're not trying to find the answer of... You're not trying to find what the Eastern Orthodox Church, how the Eastern Orthodox Church answers it. You're going to people like J.N.D. Kelly of how they answer it, and they're completely hostile. So, no, it's completely irrelevant. And even if it was an ad hominem, not all ad hominems are logically fallacious. So, no.
And it's also guilt by association. You were assuming...
It's not guilt by association. What are you talking about, guilt by association? They're not educated in the Eastern Orthodox Church and in our theology. How is that guilt by association?
An argument comes from a perceived heretic, therefore the argument is false. And this just...
No, it's not that it came from them. It's that they made bad arguments, and that's why I was going after it. And you wouldn't even look at any of the Eastern Orthodox writers that responded to people like J.N.D. Kelly and Donald Robinson, the like. I'll put up part 2 soon.